Hi guys, it's Jazz1122 here, and I'm here for the reading for the Tauruses out there from March 18th through March 24th. I would like to say a big thank you to those who have subscribed recently. Thank you so much, and welcome to my channel. And I would also like to thank those who just stopped by just to watch my channel as well. I appreciate you too. And always remember that as a disclaimer that if this reading does not resonate, it's okay. Maybe my readings will another day. So let's get right into it and let's see what is your guys' message for the 18th through the 24th. Okay. We have the 9 of Cups. So we have you guys this week, I feel, getting some type of wish contentment. Now, with Uranus being in your sign, guys, I would say that this is literally what Uranus can do. I feel like this is something that's kind of unexpected. In the midst of all the changes that you might have experienced, maybe since the first day that Uranus moved. But however, you're also starting to see your wish contentments coming through as well, which makes you more optimistic about the changes that's going on. Maybe at first it was like, oh, I'm not really with this. I'm not really let this go. Like, I don't know. But now it's like, wow, I'm actually starting to see some of my wishes come true. And that's what's so beautiful, because that gives you guys more motivation to be more open, to realize maybe you guys have closed yourselves off to other possibilities, and maybe you're realizing that, like, wow, I didn't even know that that's something that would truly make me happy, but I'm glad that I know now. We have the 3 of Pentacles. Also, you could be starting to make connections with people that maybe you didn't even think you had anything in common with. Maybe it's even you coming on YouTube, right, watching tarot card readings, and you're reading the comments and you're commenting on people's stuff, and you're starting to realize, wow, we got a lot in common. Maybe we should collaborate. Maybe we should talk more. You know, I like your story. You motivate me. I feel that you're being around people that is truly bringing newness to you to help break you out into a new way of thinking, new space, new mindset, new energy. And you're starting to realize that this was a wish contentment all along. That, wow, maybe some of those things that I did hold on to, like, they fell away, but I could see why they did. Like, it's leaving room for people, places, and things that are truly in alignment to who I am. And that is a wish contentment. You should congratulate yourself on your growth, Taurus, because, I mean, I appreciate you guys, because it's your strength. It's that perseverance. It's my guy best friend is a Taurus, and I could say, like, when I wasn't as practical, he was a major help for me. And where I help him is, like, I'm right brain and he's like left brain. So it's like I help him be more like open-minded in a way, and expansion and growth, and he helps with like the technicalities and plans and how to carry it through and all that. It's pretty cool. Like, every zodiac sign brings something to the table. Like, we all as a collective, all our gifts, all make this like gumbo pot of amazingness, you know? So I'm so happy for you guys to be collaborating with people and talking to people and feeling good. 9 of Cups, I love it. And you guys love it too. That's why you're leaving. You guys are like, you know what? I'm with these changes. Like, whatever comes about my life, you know what? With the stuff that I'm getting now, oh, yeah, I'm out. Yo, you taking whatever people that's with you, you knows for you, and you like, yo, we leaving. Yo, we going. Like, we leaving everybody else, everything behind. Sorry, it's kind of freezing a little bit. I'm uploading the Aries video in the background, so I apologize. But I feel that this is also a very smooth transition, because also I like about this card is on water, and water is very peaceful. You see the waves, and then it's like, it's very somber though, but however, it's going on to bigger and better things. So like I was saying, it may not be, you know, it's bittersweet. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the perfect word. It's like as you're watching your old life crumble, it's kind of like you're more willing to go with the current than against the current. So we have the King of Pentacles and the Fool. You guys are coasting right into your new beginnings. That's what I'm talking about. I know that you guys love to see this card because here's the Pentacles. Because you guys are finding more emotional contentment, your abundance is going to grow that much more into new beginnings that you don't even realize. Also, this is Aries season. So this is right before you guys. So I really feel that these are the beginning steps. Then by Taurus season, you guys are going to be in a position I could really see that it's like, wow, I wasn't finding this, but you know what? I have grown in better ways that I have could imagine. And I could really see myself going really far. And it took for these planetary alignments, though. That really happens, though. Sometimes it do take that right transit to come and tear things apart from my personal experience. When I went through my things in 2017, I look back in those natal charts and realize why that was so tough. Pluto was retrograding, Saturn was retrograding. Saturn was hitting my natal degree like 2-3 times. Then Pluto hit my degree 2 or 3 times in Pluto. So what was the main thing was on that same exact day that I was released from my job, right? Pluto was at the same exact degree, 18 degrees in Cap, and I have it natally 18 degrees in Scorpio in the 6th house. So that was my purpose, my work, my routine, everything. Also, Saturn was in my 5th house. So to me, when Saturn was in my 5th house was way more serious than he is in my 6th house. I feel that now he's chilling a bit. That's what I feel. Like I felt my Saturn return, to be honest, before he even reached my house. So it was like Pluto came through to destroy everything. Uranus is in my 10th house, so that's why it happened unexpectedly too as well. And then Saturn was making way, so when he came home, everything was already done. Like my whole 3D life was done in 2017. Little did I know. So when I was going through that, I knew I wanted to be a sovereign being, but I didn't know that's what it was. Like it was through that I said, I'm not giving my power away to anybody. I'm not doing it. I spent 9 years, so I was like, you know what? I want to take that time and put it into myself. And me doing that, I felt so no matter where I go, my business is me. So no matter what, if someone closed down a job, they ain't got nothing to do with me. And this is what I want to say to those out there. With Uranus going into Taurus, there is going to be changes. You're going to start seeing malls shutting down. You're going to start seeing all types of the economic system change because we're going through new times. So money is going to be different. How you spend your money is going to be different. Everything. So I really feel that for the Tauruses out there, when you're thinking about your abundance, also think about ways how you can monetize on your passions. So that way, when these collapses in the economy start to take place, you guys are already ahead of the game. So it's like with online shopping taking over, also with artificial technology, with screens, you don't really need no workers like that. So we're going in times that is pushing for humanity to be a sovereign being. So I feel that in the midst of this new beginning, I would find it important that you ask yourself, what are you here to do? What is your purpose? And while you're still at maybe your 9 to 5 or wherever you need to go, to start planning on how can you really build off that? And how can you make a new beginning off that as well? That's what I wanted to get out too. Because when Uranus gets in Gemini, oh man, this is going to be a different place. And I feel like a lot of people may look at it as like doom and gloom, like, oh my gosh, all these stores are closing down, oh my gosh this, oh my gosh that. But if you look at it from a business point of view, this really does make sense. We're not in the 1990s anymore or early 2000s when before the internet was out and before Amazon was out, we had to go to physical places. Now you see more people making their own clothes. You're going to start to see that. You're going to start to see people actually support smaller businesses. And while this is doing this, this is collapsing the major governmental systems. So we're going through major changes right now that we have all been waiting for. So I just feel like to ask yourself, what is your purpose? What do you want to do? How can you set yourself up so no matter what the economic changes may be, you always good with your wish contentment? That was just a side note. So let's see why the Nine of Cups is here. We have the Queen of Pentacles, so we have a counterpart. So you guys are definitely balancing the masculine and feminine sides of yourself, and that's why you're able to have these wish contentments, these new beginnings, because you're finally coming into one with yourself and it's playing out into the physical reality. So within, so without. We have the Three of Swords, so I'm going to come here and see why I want to clarify why the Three of Swords. I said I won't come here. I meant to say I want to clarify. Yeah, like I was saying, like earlier, and I was saying it hurts sometimes to start over, but it's like that bittersweet feeling I was saying. Some things had to go, but you're mostly focused on the wish contentments, the things that you're starting to see manifest right now. That's what's causing you to have faith and be like, you know what, this may be painful, but I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta start regrowing my garden. I gotta start rethinking things, and you guys got this. So while you're going through these changes, make sure that you allow yourself to feel, and make sure you don't allow everything to overwhelm you, that you feel like you have to do it alone, Taurus. Just make sure that you have someone, if you have someone, even on the internet. Like, it's really, we're all here to support each other. And if you're drawn to someone, or if you're drawn to their story, like, reach out to them. Like, ask them how to get through things, because you guys like to handle everything on your own. But however, that's how you guys get stressed. Like, if you have someone in your life to help you, and also if they help you rebuild, you know, some people might be like, you know what, Taurus, I got you. But you guys would be like, nah, I got it. I got it. I got it. But in this times, it's about teamwork. It's about accepting help. It's about opening up and saying, hey, I'm not okay. Everything's not all good. I don't have everything together. So can y'all help me? So that way people can know how to help. Like, that's the thing too. If we expect people to always just read our emotions all the time. Some people are not built like that. Like, some people, it might be an air sign that likes to communicate, or anything, like, you know, just on a kind of not really a deep level where you gotta really analyze somebody, because sometimes that takes a lot to do. It's just like, can you just tell me what's going on? You know, because then when we get stressed, it's like, oh my gosh, why didn't you see me start acting funny? And the person might actually be like, well, I thought you had it, because you always say you got it. So that's why I think the Three of Pentacles is here, is because you guys are realizing how important teamwork actually is, how it is important to have other people's input, how important it is to maybe have people who question your ways of thinking, which is good because it helps you grow and it helps you expand. So let's see why the Three of Pentacles is here. We have the Queen of Swords. And we have the Two of Swords reversed. So I feel that you guys are definitely cutting off people in your immediate circle that I felt you didn't want to for a long time, which makes sense with the Three of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. You guys mantra is I have this. You know, you guys enjoy the luxuries of love and money and food, and, you know, because you guys' ruling planet is Venus. But I feel that even though this was hard to let go of, it was really necessary for your growth, Taurus. I feel that the people that was in your life was holding you back, and even though you didn't want to make this decision was honestly holding you back for your new beginnings, because the people that we're around matters. It matters, because you could have had people that had secret intentions around you the whole time. Like, people think that you can't have an enemy that be in your life for a whole 10 years and didn't say nothing. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how determined some people be, that they will sit there and be your friend that whole time and wait for one moment to slip up and get all that information out of you and everything. So I feel that the universe was prompting you to make these decisions because I was like, I know you care about these people, Taurus, but to be honest, they may not have your best interest at heart. I know that you don't want to get off this fence and make this decision, but you have to. Because I'm trying to bring in this goodness for you, but you got people, places, and things that's in the way of that. But that's good that you guys have made the decision. And then hence why the Fool card is over here at the end. And also that, like I said, that's Aries season. So let's see why the Six of Swords is here. Yeah, you guys have definitely heard about it. I feel it. Like, I feel it, man. Like, I know how this feels. Like, it's like, man, like, I really gotta move on from this. Like, I'm hurt, bruh. Like, and your spirit guides are like, we know you hurt. We know. We here. You may not see us, but we here. We're supporting every step of the way for you, Taurus. You may not see now where you're going, but you're going to see. And we're here to help you. Just ask. Like, if you don't have anybody physical to talk to your spirit guides. You know, start to build a connection with them. Maybe you could start doing tarot for yourself. And then you look at other readers for confirmation. That's what I do. To be honest, many readers don't do readers on themselves, but I've always been like an unbiased person, just in general. Even in my own situations, you know what I'm saying? So me doing my readings, I can still see it from my point of view and that other person's point of view. And I don't get attached to what I see. But however, I do take it in. And then when I see other readers and they say similar things to what I read for myself, I'm like, okay, that's how I do for myself. And that's how honestly I got into tarot cards, was me doing it for myself. Well, it was me doing it for myself, and then like my partner, and then like me saying things about his life, and then it grew into me wanting to make a YouTube channel, and then it grew into me doing my readings and be like, okay, who do I resonate with? And then I'll be like, okay, well, what I'm picking up on is what it is. So when you look at these readers not as a source of like a savior kind of in a way. I don't want to say it like that, but some people do that where they watch these people all day, every day, and they don't do no inner work, that they just depend on the reader to say everything. And that's not that healthy, because if you listen to just everything and everybody, like one reader could tell you to do this, and then you do it, and it was a general read, and you tear yourself up. So you have to be careful to have your own inner guidance and follow people that resonate with what you already have going on. So let's see why the Five of Pentacles is here. So we have the Four of Swords. I feel that you're finally moving after deep contemplation about it. It was like you knew how much this was going to hurt before you had to. But in the end, you knew that you had to make a sacrifice, and that the universe was pushing you in a different direction, rather you wanted to go or not. Especially if you're honest, you don't care. So I'm just letting y'all know that right off the bat. So if this is somewhere where you felt trapped, you'd be like, let's say you stuck at a job, right? You'd be like, man, I can't stand this job. Ooh, I can't wait. And you said this long enough, I guarantee you're going to get fired. Or I guarantee you something's going to happen to manifest you out that job. I say this because it happened to me from experience. That's why I say it. It was my job, my old job was the one thing I said on my goal board that was in caps. I will leave this place. Let me tell you, 2-3 months later, that's exactly what happened. So be careful. So all I'm saying is, if the universe keep hearing you say, oh, I'm tired of this, oh, I'm tired of that, don't be surprised when things are snatched away from you and you have to move away. It's what you wanted. Since you didn't have the strength, the universe is here to give you the strength to do it. And like I always say, it's best that you do it, and the universe don't. And the universe don't, because when the universe do it, you ain't gonna like it. You're gonna end up straight like this. What I also learned from experience as well. And then you be sitting there thinking like, Dad, I could have saved myself a whole lot of pain. It's us that put ourselves through pain. Like, that's what I realized. that whole situation didn't even have to go like that for me. Like, if I just would have left when my intuition told me to leave, I would have avoided that whole thing. I would avoid getting fired. I would have avoided all of that. But it was a learning lesson for me to trust myself. And I feel this is also a learning lesson for you, Taurus, that there's a new captain in town, your higher self. That's what I'm going to say. So let's see why the Fool card here. I feel that our higher selves are fed up with us, to be honest, because they want us to go into these new beginnings, for us to create. That's what our souls came here to do, to experience, to manifest, to balance the feminine and masculine. But however, we get stuck in our 3D. We get stuck in our avatars of the 3D person, the physical person that we are, that we don't even know who our soul is. We don't know. But I'm going to tell you, we all finding out, because our higher selves are coming through. Like, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of going through, because I told you, and it ain't about what you want no more. Like, that's it. Like, for us to ascend, we have to transcend past ego. We have to. And even if it's forced, so be it. But at this time, like, we need to get it together. If you holding on to people, places, and things, just by default, that's not happening. Because there's new beginnings for all of us out here. So, Taurus, I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I'll catch you guys next week.